In this video, Timmy's going to show you how to use Google Lens to search for something on your screen on a Chromebook. So, if you're on your Chromebook and you want to search for something in a picture that's on your screen, or you want to even copy some text that's in a picture, or just copy some text that's in a place that it can't normally be copied from, all you need to do is pull up Google Lens by clicking on the app launcher icon in the bottom left-hand corner down here to bring up the app launcher. And then up near the top right-hand corner of the app launcher, you should see this camera icon, which is the Google Lens logo. This feature was only added to Chromebooks fairly recently, so your Chromebook will need to have been updated fairly recently, but as long as it has, you should see this here. And then all you need to do is click this button here, and this will open up Google Lens. So now, as it tells you here, you just need to drag or press to select an area to search. So if we wanted to search this barn in this picture here, we would just click and drag to basically draw a box over it like that. So we can see the bit that's bright, so that's what we're selecting, and everything else around it is dark. And now, once you're happy with that, you can let go, and it will start to search for what you selected. And you also have these corners here where you can click and drag to make it bigger or smaller or adjust it in any way you need to, if you need to. But generally, you don't have to get it perfect. You just have to put the thing you want to search inside the box. So like that is good enough. And now we have our results over here. So it's kind of a Google search query. So it's searched for the image in Google. And now we can see several different websites where this image or a very similar image appears. So it's a very easy way to find other places on the internet where this barn exists. So if you're not really going to be buying a barn, but if it was something you could buy like that, you'd find shopping websites where you could buy it. Or if you're just wondering where it is or what it is or want more information on it, you can click on one of these websites and it will open that website up in Google Chrome. Maybe we'll try another one. That one looks a bit weird. So you can find a whole lot of different websites. It'll be on this page somewhere where that image exists. And you can also add your own search to it as well if you want. So currently it's just searching for the image, and that's in here. But you can actually click in here and type something else. For example, it's suggesting where is this place or something. That might be interesting. Or if you were looking to buy it on eBay or something, you might type eBay into the search and press enter there. And obviously different things, you're going to have different success with what you type, but then it will bring up stuff that's basically the image plus eBay. And if we scroll down somewhere here, we might find stuff on eBay and Etsy and stuff with that barn. So this maybe wasn't the best example with a barn like that, but you can select really anything you want and search for results on the internet of that thing. And there's actually an easier way that you can activate Google Lens. You don't necessarily have to click on the app launcher and click the Google Lens button. If we were to search this picture maybe, you can actually do it with a keyboard shortcut that makes it really easy to do. On your keyboard, just press the search key or the assistant or everything key depending on your Chromebook, that key and the space key at the same time, and that will immediately pull up Google Lens for you. So you don't have to click on anything, you just hit those two keys and you can immediately select whatever you want to search. So we will drag over this image by clicking and dragging, something like that. And now it will search for this image. So we see a whole lot of different instances online where this image exists or similar images. And we could type something in here as well. And when you do this on an image with text, it also gives you an option to copy the text. So in this case, it's only the word cool here, but we could click copy text here, and that would copy the word cool. And now if we make a bit of space in the document, we could come over here and right click and click paste. And we have the word cool here. Actually, in this case, it didn't work perfectly. You can see it's left the L off because it's probably hard to read. But this can be great if you have full sentences of text in an image or something. It's a lot of text, and hopefully it looks a bit clearer than that so it can work properly. But then you can copy a big chunk of text without having to read it all and type it out. You can also do this on text that is just typed here, so maybe in this document or even on a website or something if you want. If we just close that, if we press the keyboard shortcut to bring up Google Lens again, we could click and drag over a paragraph of text like this, but there's not really that much point in that. It's going to basically search for images that have a paragraph of text in them, which you don't really need to do. And it'll also give you the option to copy this text here. So you could do that to copy this text, but you could also just highlight this text and copy it. So that's not super useful, but sometimes certain apps and websites don't let you copy text. So if you wanted to copy that text, Google Lens can be a good workaround to be able to copy that text. Or if you have text in a screenshot or something, this can be very useful. And Timmy's just been doing all the demonstrations in Google Chrome, but it really doesn't have to be just Google Chrome. It's anything on your screen on your Chromebook, so you could open up any app and be looking at anything else you want, or even files in the Files app or something. For example, maybe we'll open up this picture, maybe we want to copy this text or find this mug. We would just do the same thing, press the keyboard shortcut or click on Google Lens in the app launcher and click and drag over what we want to search. And now it will give us the option to copy this text here. And there's also some other mugs appearing. Unfortunately, the Tech Time with Timmy mug is not actually for sale, so you can't find that one. But if you searched for a mug that you could buy, you would probably see it there. And now that we've copied the text, we could also go back to our Google document and make a bit more space. And then we could paste that text in there. So that's really all there is to it. But unfortunately, there are some things it can't scan or can't search for. If you try and search for something kind of ridiculous, like just a blank portion of the screen, for example, it will look like it's going to work. If we can do that again to demonstrate. For a second, it looks like it's bringing up results and then it just closes. So that's what it does when it just isn't working and can't do anything for it. So a blank screen or a really small or blurry image or just something it can't make out and can't figure out anything for, it'll often not work. Or sometimes you just have to try it again. Sometimes it can be a little bit finicky, but it often has issues with that. It won't work with certain things. And it also seems to refuse to search for specific people. If we get this picture of Timmy from the Tech Time with Timmy website, it will usually completely refuse to do that. Sometimes if you search for a group photo, it'll give you similar looking group photos, but with specific people, it usually just refuses to do it. But there are a lot of use cases where it can be really quite helpful. But that's all there is to this video. That's how you can use Google Lens to search for things on your Chromebook or copy text from a place you couldn't necessarily copy text normally. But that's how you can do that. And hopefully you found this video helpful, and we might see you in another one in the future.